Hello and Allahu Akbar, dear friend. Time is 7:07. Today is of course Tuesday, June the 5th, in the afternoon. I've been feeling weaker and frail, but we are right about the end of this project, the second project. And the last video, which was done a few days ago, I brought few statements of Baha'u'llah explaining that the fact that God is within us and we can manifest the power of God should not make us arrogant to feel that therefore we don't need anybody else. And I explain why do we need God through His manifestation, which are the known messengers of God, and today of course is Baha'u'llah. He continues with the same subject basically. He says therefore پس تو وصل او ز خود جو ای نگار. Pas means therefore, hence, then. To you, وصل او, his reunion. Ze from khod, yourself. Jew, seek. Jew means to seek. A o negar, friend. It says, hence you take that reunion, you find that reunion, his reunion, the reunion with God from yourself. This is. If you want to have a reunion with God, ask yourself. It's within you. تا نبینی بعد از این هجران یار. تا till نبینی, do not see بعد. This is exactly explained like this. بعد, not bad. بعد. Till you do not see بعد از این هجران یار. Till you do not see بعد, after, as from, in this, هجران, separation, yar, beloved. So it says till you do not see after this the separation of the beloved. Why? Because it is in you. It's not somewhere else. Then emphasize on the same fact, His Holiness says, مخزن کنز الهی هم تویی. مخزن, tank, the repository. Kanz means treasure. Ilahi means divine. Ham also toi, you are. So, the repository of the divine treasure is also you. Leak as qiflat peye inan davi. Leak means likan, the n is omitted. Leak means but, as, from, qiflat, oblivion, peye, after, inan, these ones, davi, you run. It says, but from the oblivion, you run after these guys. In means this, on is the plural, inan means these. How do we say this? In is these means inan, yes. You can say in ha, after in the ha, but in poetry Baha'u'llah use a and inan. So, but because of the oblivion, you run after these. Davi means run. So it says, the reunion of God, if you're looking for, it's in you. If you know this, you don't have to feel separation from Him anymore. You are the repository of all the treasure of God. But because of your oblivion, you're running after them. And now, truly, the first time, the most beautiful line, What is separation from God? This is a king line, the line. They say Persian king line, Shah Bait. This is it. تا نگردد در تو اوصافش عیان خویش را در هجر و گمراهی بدان. تا نگردد, till it is not appeared. عیان نگردد, these two are the same words. تا عیان نگردد, till it's not appeared. در تو, in you, اوصافش, the attributes, the qualities of God. خویش را find بدان, find yourself در in what? Separation and astray. گمراهی means astray. H means separation. Khish means self. Bedan means you know. So it says, till his attributes has not appeared and manifested in you, find yourself infidel and separated from God. This is it. If you think a person is reunited with God, or you yourself are, the attributes of God has to appear in you. Okay. I have talked extensively about the attributes. So you be the judge of yourself. Have you been forgiving? Have you been giving? Have you concealed the fault of people? Have you been jealous? Have you been arrogant? Have you found yourself better than others? If you got the good qualities that you know of yourself, and others immediately testify to that, you are reunited with God. If you don't have it, you're hallucinating. او ز جود خود نکردد بی نصیب. He is God. او ز from Jude, generosity. Himself نکردد, didn't make you بی نصیب, without share. Nasib means a share. Bī nasib means shareless. Baha'u'llah says, God from his generosity have not left you without share. Share of what? As sifatu, from attributes, ismu, names, and rasmash, tradition, his ways. A labib. Labib means wise man. It says, O wise one, O informed one, God has not left you without share from his qualities, from his names, and from his ways. If God is compassionate, he has left that in you. You have the chance to be compassionate. A dog cannot. A tree cannot. You can. You can be merciful. You can be forgiving. You can be helpful. You can be serving people, serving God. All those qualities of the name of God that we say God is this, God is that, is all in you. Baha'u'llah says he's given it to you. او ز لطفش, he, ze from lutf means grace, favor. بابها, gates. Bab, the name of the Bab means gates. Here Babha means gates, doors. Bar unto you to gushud, opened. He says God from his favor have opened many gates, many doors for you. To maband. To, you, maband, don't close. Usually is N on the verb, becomes a naband, but in poetry N turns into M. To maband. You don't close. On ba pa. Those doors. Hamchon Yahud. Hamchon, like Yahud means Jew. Baha'u'llah says, from his favor he has opened many doors to you. Don't close those doors like Jews we did. After you hear Baha'u'llah brought the name of Jews here in a negative connotations, you're wondering, all these Muslims in Iran, especially Shiites, are attacking Baha'u'llah even though he was in Israel at the time, that he, the Baha'is are Zionists. But by the same token, I have to say, the name of Yahud here is an example of certain Jews that did not accept Jesus Christ and did not accept and believed in Muhammad, the Prophet of God. But Baha'u'llah, because he's the begetter of mankind, he can do and say anything he wants. This is not an attack to the Jews of the present day, or does not have any effect as such, because Baha'u'llah has said the same thing about all the nations. He says, in whichever party you are, whichever groups you are, do not participate and belong to the party and groups of the Shiites. They are transgressors. They martyred the Prophet of God. So Baha'u'llah turns into Shiites. I have seen comment of Abdu'l-Baha about the Sunnis. He says Omar, which is one of the 4 caliphs the Sunnis follows and Shiites abhor it, literally abhor Omar. Abdu'l-Baha says, at the beginning Omar said, approved of the Imam Ali as the successors of Muhammad, but later on he broke the covenant. So a lot of Sunnis, when they see this, they don't like it. A lot of Shiites, when they see, they don't like it. I've seen Abdu'l-Baha in US, it was somewhere. He make a comment on a cardinal, and he says, look at that cardinal. He's the same crown, but his crown is of jewels, and Jesus' crown was of a thorn. It's the same garment, but garment of Christ and his garment. So he brings these leaders of all the religious groups that they're trying to do whatever to other people. He has criticized them. This criticism is not unique to the Jews. It's definitely everywhere, all of them. And this is about those who did not approve of Jesus or Muhammad. Most Jews today, they don't need to. They just have to approve of Baha'u'llah, and they're now protecting Baha'u'llah's institution in Israel. They are the host of the Lord. They're the one. So these lines again is very, very important, because Baha'u'llah draw a line here about this separation and what is infidelity means. It means not to have the qualities and attributes of God in you. If you don't have it, he says you've lost it. All right. Very good. I've done this explanation in a very short time. I try to continue to put a few more videos today and finish this up. May God be with you, people.